What former President Muhammadu Buhari did not say to our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We should recall that reports went round that when our former President Muhammadu Buhari and Tinubu met in London last week, the former president pleaded with his successor not to probe his cabinet members. Now, Malam Shehu has come out to tell the general public that our former president Muhammadu Buhari did not say so. The spokesman of former President Muhammadu Buhari, Malam Garba Shehu, has debunked the social media report that Muhammadu Buhari had in his meeting with his successor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, pleaded that the former government officials should not be investigated. It remains his wish that he be allowed to have his needed rest and for the Tinubu's administration to have the right atmosphere to work on the realization of the promises they made. The spokesman of the former president rather, continued. It is fake. Let us not discuss it or give it energy or air of publicity. This is fake news and nothing more. Thankfully, there was no other than the two leaders in the room in which they met, so no one was there to report their conversations. As much as possible, the former President Muhammadu Buhari wishes to remain outside the spotlight so as not to distract the new administration. He chose to go home in Daura, hoping to find the type of quiet he wished for himself, but realizing that this was not the case, visitors trooping in morning, day and night, he moved out to a more distant place. President Bola Tinubu says he will not partake in the economic destruction of the country by enemies of the nation. He said the bleeding of the country through the oil subsidy regime was a huge joke that should never be allowed to continue under any disguise, he continued. With what the president has done in Lagos, we are assured that Nigeria is in safe hands. The president stated this on Thursday at a reception in his honor by the Lagos state government. We will be needing the necessary resources to achieve the promise we made to Nigerians during our campaign. We need to stop the bleeding of our finances through fuel subsidy and the arbitrary exchange regime. We have no choice. We have to re-engineer the effectiveness of control and management of our resources in order to meet the obligations owed to Nigerians. I could have said yes, I want a share of my benefits and participate in the arbitrage. I could have said I want a share of my benefits and participate in the arbitrage. But no, God forbid. That's not why you elected me, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stated. The president said that Nigerians would continue to see new and better initiatives for the benefits of not only the adults, but to the children who are the future of the country. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu pledged to work with the National Assembly and the state governors in a true separation of powers to achieve the renewed hope agenda of his administration. The President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, promised to work with the executive arm of government to ensure that Nigerians enjoy the dividends of democracy. We did not know this was the plan you had for the country. We would not have contested with you at the party's primaries. These few decisions you have taken has served as a catalyst for the country's development. This is the President of the Senate, Akpabio, encouraging the President President Bola Tinubu rather. Akpabio said that Lagos has been a model of development for states in Nigeria, adding that the man that did the framework can also do it for Nigerian government. Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State also said that the state governors are in full support of the policies and programs of the present administration. Former Governor of Lagos, Raji Fashola, who represented past governors of Lagos State, assured the President, Bola Tinubu, of their continued loyalty to their administration. We want you to know that we are only a phone call away. Whenever you need us, any of the class that you have mentored, we are ready to serve you once again, he said. He said that the support of the state governors was important towards the realization of the dream of a better Nigerian and a greater nation. Similarly, Governor Abdurrahman Abdurrazik of Kwara State said the state governors support the urgent need of Tinubu to reposition the economy of the country for a greater and a better Nigerian. The removal of the petroleum subsidy and reversal of the arbitrary exchange regime was the right step in repositioning the country, Abduraziz, who is also the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, said, congratulating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and supporting him to bring a greater Nigerian into play.